You are now tuned in to
the Red Spot Podcast.
Give me more of that.
What's good? You reached the Red Spot Podcast. I'm your host, Sunchild Beats, and you know we like to give you practical solutions for real situations. So let's get to it. Now, of course, before we get started, I want you to hit the like, the follow, and the subscribe button for me. This will help me to continue to bring these videos to you. And if you would like to be a sponsor, or perhaps you just want to donate to Red Spot Podcast, send an email to redspotpodcast@gmail.com and somebody will return a message. So until then, let's get to it. So we're going on day whatever when it comes to the war that we are in by way of Donald Trump and his business partners, constituents, whatever you want to call them. And we all are in this involuntarily, so to say, like hostages. We have been kidnapped. And this is to those people who want to know why the American people decided to do what they did. Well, the American people did not decide anything. Donald Trump, the American guy, decided to do exactly what it is he did. And as a result, we are all in the position that we in. Now, I know that there are a lot of people out here who are just head over heels thinking that America is the shit and nobody can stop America. You know, all the people with the hardy thought process. Well, let me tell you something. That is furthest from the truth, because they don't have to physically bomb America to slow down or stop America. All they need to do is stop the money from flowing. The economy is everything. If they can mess the economy up, then they've pretty much messed up everything. Some people still have that American dream in their mindset where they believe that they're going to have the 40 acres and a mule and all that good stuff. Well, that's never going to happen. The fact is that we have been placed in a position where we are literal slaves, okay? We are nothing but cash cows. That is exactly what it is that we seem to be, and that's my opinion. I know somebody else might think different, but you can think all you want, but we're looking at the facts. I'm just saying, Jack, that's just how it is. It's great that Donald Trump is a confident man, but what's horrible about it is he's confident in the wrong damn direction, okay? What he should have been doing is confident in fixing America, as opposed to continuously ripping it apart with the people that hired him on. Netanyahu waited 40 some odd years to have this war, and he just never could find somebody that was so idiotic that would go and do some shit to this degree. He could never find anybody who was on that level until he ran into Donald Trump. And he probably looked at Donald Trump, probably called him a Chavez, Goyim, whatever the hell they be saying. And basically it means a servant. They probably think all kinds of stupid when it comes to this man. They probably think that this man is a buffoon and they're just using him and exploiting his position. And that's exactly what it is that they're doing. Now, can I say that that's a shysty move? Yes, it's a shysty move. Can I say it's fair? I guess it is. Shit, all in the name of business. Whatever it is you're trying to get done, you got to find somebody who's down with the run. And Donald Trump just happened to be the one. And the fact is that he should have known that that's what this was. There are a lot of people betting right now that Donald Trump is going to jump ship and sell Netanyahu out. What y'all thinking? Okay, that's a poll right now. Let me know in the comments what y'all thinking. You think that Donald Trump is going to sell out Netanyahu, or you think Netanyahu is going over Donald Trump first? He just suckered us into a war in which made us look like the aggressor, when in reality, the aggressor really was Israel and have been the aggressors for 40 some odd years. Just now, you finally got somebody who's willing to jump in on the bullshit and then get down with the bullshit. And that should not be something that we should be dealing with. I don't know exactly how the military works or how the government works per se, because I don't work in government. But what I can, if you are a troop and somebody telling you to run directly head on into the damn danger zone, I mean, all you see is red eyes and banana clips pointing directly at you. And this man tells you to run your ass in there screaming gung-ho, screaming Billy Badass with your pants on fire. He telling you to run your ass in there. What are you going to do? Are you actually going to run your ass in there, or are you going to use common damn sense? What's the worst he can do? Court-martial you? What's the worst he could do? Have you arrested for not following an order? I mean, you would be alive, though. So understand, when you sign up for the military, you sign up for whatever possible situation could happen. Now, they probably tell you, hey, there's no war in sight. Everybody's good right now. few skirmishes here and there, but nothing to really worry about. And you hop in thinking, okay, yeah, I'm going to use them to go to college and I'm going to stack some money and I'm going to get good health care and I'm going to do this and do that. That's what your initial thoughts was until this guy came along, okay? Yeah, this guy. When he came along, everything changed because he came in the door pressing buttons. All right, dude was just pressing shit. He didn't even know what the buttons was for. And he was just pressing them motherfuckers. Okay, dude, get up in the morning time, go sit on the toilet like most humans do. And while he's sitting on the toilet, this man is tweeting out shit that don't make sense. Okay, this has been going on since 2020, and you would have thought that the first time they voted for this clown, they would have got some damn sense and wouldn't have voted for him again. But you know what? One thing that Donald Trump has that a lot of people don't have, and Jasmine Crockett, shout out to her for pointing this out, is Donald Trump has this mystique behind him, this celebrity mystique. As you recall, he had the show The Apprentice, okay? And then, as you recall, he has been put in so many different rap artist songs over the years. It kind of made him a celebrity, even in the black community, okay? Back then, it was fashionable to say things like that. That's because, of course, Donald Trump was listed as a billionaire, and people like Bill Gates, of course, they were listed as billionaires. So people wanted to be in proximity to that. And so they put that in their song. It was good shock value and everything. So the shit worked out. But now that same thing is keeping a lot of people hooked on this guy because they see the humor in it. They see the action in it. They get the excitement and the enjoyment. It's entertainment for them. And so they just keep voting this guy in. I'm just saying. There could not be no other logical reason why these people would continue to do that shit. Nope. Like I said before, it almost seems as though this whole situation was planned. This man is in office for a reason. In my opinion, a divine reason. Because we already know what, and those people who believe in the Bible and who read the scriptures and who understand precepts, and we already know where this is going to lead, because we already know that those people, the people that you call Iranians, the Persians, all right, the Medo Empire, we know how these people get down. So with that being said, he's talking about, oh, well, it won't be too much longer. And he's only saying that because he knows that all of the people that have invested in America's economy, such as oil-rich countries that are now involved in this conflict, or should I say in this debacle that he himself has caused. Now, he wants to smooth those people over to make them believe that, okay, listen, you won't be hemorrhaging money too much longer. We are going to end this war, end all of this, blah, 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 blah. It's not going to take much longer, all right? Well, the whole reason we got in this piece of damn shit war in the first place is because people had egos. Their egos had been tampered with. So they needed to flex on everybody. They needed to show that they were not weak. Usually the weakest motherfucker on the planet is the motherfuckers who got to show everybody that he's not weak. And that's exactly what it is that this man has done. You now have a buffoon in office that has no type of experience when it comes to war. He is not a general. He is not a Colin Powell. You don't have him in office helping this guy. This guy has jumped in, both feet in a hot-ass skillet on top of an open flame with Crisco in it. And now he's just drugged everybody, every last one of us into it. So I want those people over to know for a fact that we don't have any problem with anything that got nothing to do with hating y'all, because we ain't got no problem. What it is certain other people that, got a problem with y'all. And we don't even know why, because there's nobody who sat up and said, man, those Iranian peoples, man, shit, they causing a lot of problem on the planet. There's nobody that said anything about these people in any negative way except for Netanyahu. We didn't even hear Donald Trump say nothing about people in Iran until Netanyahu came in the picture. And we should have known something was up, because we know that he's in Netanyahu's pockets because that's the reason why he's feeling stressed. On the one hand, you got the American people over here saying, hey, we hired you to do a job. Like, what are you doing? Why are you leading us down the road to destruction? Sure, destruction. We trying to go to college and trying to make something of our existence. We trying to do something with our life. And, we ain't kamikaze. We ain't trying to strap on a vest and run around screaming out obscenities and shit. I don't know who has, but we not. And then there had to been somebody, because I was on social media, and of course, I might have said a few things that ruffled a couple feathers. But somebody always got to come in, and it's probably a troll, but somebody always got to come in and talk about, well, you need to leave then. You're not patriotic. No, motherfucker, I'm not. I am the most non-patriotic person that there is. And I'm going to tell you why. How in the hell am I, and anybody who look like me, I can't speak for everybody else, but anybody who got skin that's brown to dark, how are you going to be head over heels for this war when it don't got shit to do with you? And all of the players that are in the whole situation hate you. They've showed you as many times as they possibly could that they hate you. Donald Trump used a playbook fresh out of Satan's own diary. Donald Trump came in, he told everybody, look, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, and to make sure America's first. We're not going to go do any warring. We're not going to do this. He did all of that shit and then reneged on all of it. And then y'all still hired them the first time. When the man said, oh, I can go in the middle of the street and unalive somebody and nothing will happen. You remember that shit? That just go to show you right there. This man had all the confidence in the world because they had already planned for this shit. They told him this is going to be an epic movie in the making and you are the star of it. And we want you to go in and get a damn Emmy Award. We want you to show all of your acting talents. And that's exactly what it is that this man has done. Because even Donald Trump knows that there isn't this much buffoonery in one human possible unless it was purposeful. And that's exactly what it seemed like. All I know is right now, America is scrambling. Now we have to worry about drone attacks because the news is talking about all of these drones that these people have. So now we have to worry about drone attacks, okay? And they said they got a lot of them. And these drones are able to crash into targets and then obliterate the target. So I don't know what type of range they have on these. So I don't know about how safe we are in America. I don't know for sure, but let the American government tell it. We're in no real situation over here or dangerous situation over here per se. But then Donald Trump comes out and says, they're talking about attacking America. All that other shit that they be saying. And you looking like, okay, so let me ask you this question, Mr. President. Is it possible that you could possibly go over there and turn yourself in? Or can you go over there and face the king or the leader or whoever the hell is over there? Can you face him? Y'all personally have a shootout or whatever the hell it is y'all want to do? Because here's the deal. We don't want no problem with none of that. We don't go around bothering people. We don't go around sticking our hands in business that don't have nothing to do with us. And when I say we, I think we all know who the fuck I'm talking about. For the first time in history, there are a lot of white people who do not approve of war. And I'm not even gonna lie. This is one of the first times in history that I've really seen that. And I've really seen the dedication behind it. I mean, I seen a guy personally today that said that he wished that he could put his whole entire leg up Trump's, and I think we could do the imagination. The whole time he's saying it, I'm sitting there thinking like, whoa, what made you say, you want to put your leg up his ass? You could have did anything else. It's like, I understood, you know what I mean, what he was feeling. I understood that feeling. Like, he felt like, we hired this guy with the belief that he was going to fix America. First of all, what was your idea of fixing America? Because He came in and did what y'all hired him for. See, that's the problem. Most of y'all hired this dude in because he was talking that good old boy rhetoric that y'all so love to hear. And the fact that he was shitting on everybody else and pushing everybody else down, that was right up y'all alley. But what you didn't understand was this man is as selfish as they come. It's all about him and his. Fuck everybody else. You don't see him packing Barron ass up and sending him over to the war, do you? Nah. His daughter ain't finna be in no type of military briefing room doing nothing at all. Not happening. And Melania, we don't need to talk about her because ain't no tell she might be doing some extracurricular. I'm just basically saying that in this type of situation right here, we got to think for ourselves. Now, I heard a lot of different opinions and a lot of different courses of action that we as a people in America should take. And one of those things is, yes, we should go and protest. We should also go to our legislators. We should also go to our government head on and literally say, hey, look, listen, we're not going to participate in this country. Okay, we're not going to participate in the embetterment of this country if you're not going to try to participate in it, keeping America and its people first. So if you're not going to keep America and its people first, then why should America continue to allow you to do that? We are actual people. We don't die and then respawn. This is not Grand Theft Auto. This is real life shit. And those individuals that went over there to this war have lost their lives, including the children that lost their lives in the school building. I just can't get past that. Because of your recklessness, these children no longer are here, and their families have to deal with them not being here. They have to pick up the pieces that once again, you don't have to face. And somehow you'll try to make it seem as if, you know, your plight is having to deal with the memory and the thought of that. When you wouldn't have had to deal with it had you just listened in the first place. And that's what this comes down to. Now, for all the people that voted Donald Trump in, all of you right now who know that you voted Donald Trump in, I want you to give yourself an applause, and then I want you to somehow kick your own ass because you have just helped to put everybody else in some type of possible dangerous situation. People that don't want to have shit to do with none of this. People that can care less what Israel is doing over in that country. People that's just trying to pay rent. People that just trying to keep their electricity on. That's just trying to keep the water running. People that are just trying to stay alive. They don't have time for this shit. Then he talking about something with the draft. Man, you might as well put that conversation back in your bag of tricks. Cause ain't nobody over here listening to that shit, bro. Ain't nobody finna send they damn kids into a battle because you said so. First of all, what's gonna happen if everybody just decide they ain't gonna do it? What you gonna do about it? You ain't gonna do shit. It ain't nothing you can do. So I would like for our president, I would like for him to get some real understanding of how shit works, all right? And not be delusional. He's delusional, first off, for saying that we won. We didn't win shit. We getting our ass handed to us. Not we, you, them. They're getting their asses handed to them. You ain't got no base over in the Middle East. So what that means that your presence over there has pretty much been defunct, okay? You are now kicked out on your ass cheeks. And now that they are rosy and red, you now understand what happens when somebody come and bust your head. And that's exactly what happened because you went over there trying to start shit with people that did not want a problem. They told you they didn't want a war. They told you they just wanted to be peaceful. And now you sparked it off. Then you trying to come up with some type of negotiation. Man, like nobody's respecting America. So if they're not respecting America, what makes you think they're going to negotiate with you? Oh yeah, they already said that they don't care to negotiate with you. They just want to make America feel the pain. They want to make you feel the wrath. Now, as a result of this, everybody's gas prices is jacked the hell up. Some people's gas prices are high as $8, $9, $10 a gallon. We talking regular gas? Damn. Point of being standing at the gas pump trying to decide whether or not you gonna eat a meal or put some gas in the tank. That shit is crazy. People already couldn't pay their bills. Shit is already messed up. The economy already jacked up. And then you steady got this guy in office steady lying about it. That's what's pissing me off, because it's like, damn, keep it real. All these people running around here still flossing all these stacks of money. I'm just keeping it 1,000. Y'all shit ain't even worth the paper that it's on. You say you got $1, nigga, you got 50 cents. And you probably don't even got that. You probably got 25 or 32 cents. But that motherfucker steady depleting. And niggas is steady having faith in it. For what? Or what's going to happen when money just doesn't do it any longer? When these people no longer want money, it's something else that they want, something else of value. What else is there other than money that's of value? Because they got all the diamonds. They have all of the jewelry. They have all of the precious metals. They have all of that shit. But what they don't got is the complete control over all humans. And that's the shit that's going to be the end game. So my advice in this situation is abolish the whole damn system. It's over with. The system is a wrap. This shit is not going to work. It has not been working for years and years, and it is not going to ever continue to work. So it is not going to sustain this country. This country is heading in the wrong direction. Okay? Yes. When it comes to things like prophecy, it's heading in the right direction. But as far as the America that you and I knew, well, the America that the white folks knew, you're no longer going to enjoy that America. It's over with. So you may as well not hope. You may as well not pray, because it is not going to be as it was back in the day. The other thing that I would suggest they put some type of law in place that states that when you hire a president to represent this country, the president cannot have any felonies that are pending. The president must lead by example. So if this president happens to catch a case and he has to get prosecuted and he happens to have to go to jail, then that is leading with example. That's what you should do if you do wrong. Okay, gracefully go to jail. I know everybody black had to, all right, whether we wanted to or not. He attempts to go and let people out of prison, he'll roll back their sentence and do all of this other type of shit. And there's always somebody in the black community. So I guess he's trying to do something to kind of like throw the black community some type of olive branch or something. I don't know what it is. But at the end of the day, that shit is not working, man. We've seen completely through that. And anybody who goes for that, you are as stupid as they come. All of these plays are out of the diabolical handbook of saying they are the same plays that have been played over and over and over. And people just keep going for the same thing. Y'all just keep hiring in the same type of people. I found it funny that Jasmine Crockett didn't get elected. And what I can't understand is, how was that possible? When this woman has a strong backing, she was saying all the right things, and she was seemingly putting herself out on the front line to get something done. But you know what? That just goes to show you that just like somehow out of even all of that, she still lost. Don't think for a second that they can't cause the election to do the same thing. You almost expecting it to happen, because this man does not want to go to jail. This man will do anything not to go to jail. Dude, you already 80 years old? At this point, is it going to really matter? For him, no, he doesn't want to go to jail, so he's going to continue with the charades. And I guarantee you, after the war thing is over with, there's going to be something else. Like, he's going to continue to do things until America just say, hey, stop right there. No more shenanigans. Your ass is going to jail. So come on, hop in this police vehicle. We finna cart your ass on down to the prison like everybody else is. He's doing everything possible to stir up a lot of shit, to keep a lot of chaos going, so you just don't pay attention. Like I said, in my opinion, we need to get rid of the whole system. It says in the Constitution that we can abolish it, and that's what we need to do. Everybody that's in Congress, we need to completely start all the way over. And we need to get younger faces, because all of these people that are in Congress have been in there since back in the day. back in the damn 70s and shit. I mean, you got people now walking around on canes, canes with the little 4 legs at the bottom. Yeah, that type of shit. And you've been in office for a long time, man. You know what I mean? You ain't made nothing happen since then. So, you might as well just go ahead, take that retirement package and keep it pimping. You know what I'm saying? We need to get some younger, fresh faces in those positions, people that actually want to spark change, and get rid of all the older people, because they're only going to try to mold the person and push them in the direction that they want them to go in. We go and we ask random people on the street random ass questions, okay? And today's question was, if Donald Trump were black, name one of the crimes that he has done that would have for surely put him under the damn prison if he was black. And this is what we got.
Shit. Besides everything, it would be the Jeffrey Epstein files for sure. Number 1, lock him up.
If Donald Trump was black, name one thing that he would be already locked up for all the shit that he done did.
Children trafficking.
Yeah. Name one crime that Donald Trump has done that he would have already been under the damn jail for if he were black.
That's silly.
If Donald Trump were black, name one thing that he would immediately already be under the jail for.
Touching underage children.
Definitely.
That'll do it.
Definitely.
Doesn't matter what race you are.
Right. If Donald Trump were black, name one thing that he's done that he would have already been under the jail for.
Man, any of the city does.
If Donald Trump was black, name one thing that out of all the shit that he did that he would be under the jail for right now.
Killing innocent people.
Oh yeah, definitely that. Now I know what y'all thinking. Y'all thinking, why is it all white people? Well, I'm gonna tell y'all why it's white people. Because if we would have asked black people, that would have been unfair, because you know how black people already feel about Donald Trump, okay? So we didn't ask nobody black. No, we went and asked somebody white. Because you know what I wanted to see? I wanted to see if, well, first of all, I wanted to see how they were gonna respond. And secondly, I want to see if people even understand the plight of black people. Because, in order for somebody to answer the question that I asked, they would have to understand the plight that black people have had since being in this country in the very first place, before they can even answer the question. So shout out to all the people that participated. And I appreciate y'all for y'all honest answers. And these answers were straightforward, straight to the point, and, no extra shit involved. And now you see how his own community of people actually feel about him. And we're talking about people that are younger. We're not talking about older people. We're talking about younger people, the younger generation. This is going to be the younger generation that has to live in the mess that this previous generation is creating and has created. Shout out to those people. Anyway, Sunchild Beats. Y'all know it's the Red Spot Podcast. Make sure you tune in every Sunday at 9 o'clock. Never know what you're going to get. Might be a video, might be live. If it's live, you might be one of the people that get voted in. So you just never understand what you might be missing if you don't attend the edition. I salute y'all, and y'all be easy. Yep.